Hey guys, what's up my awesome YouTube family? I hope you all are doing well. So I'm going to be doing a cooking type of video tonight, but it's not going to be making a recipe. I just want to show you what I was having for supper and show you how I make it, quote unquote make it. So I'm having for supper tonight, I'm having the rice-a-roni brand. It's pastaroni, and this is the Fettuccine Alfredo. And the directions say you take 3 tablespoons of butter or margarine, 1 1/4 cups water, and 1/2 cup milk. And one thing I've learned about this is you have to be, with most pastas you just fill a pan full of water and put the pasta in. With this, you have to have these exact amounts and not more than that. Because any more, any less, and it will totally change the consistency, the texture, the thickness or thinness of the sauce. So it's really important you follow these exact measurements here. But it says in a medium saucepan, combine water, milk, butter or margarine, the pasta, and the special seasonings. You put it all in the pan at the same time. Then you bring to a boil, stirring it occasionally. Once it's at a full boil, you reduce the heat to medium. You boil this stuff uncovered 5 to 6 minutes, or until the pasta is just tender, stirring frequently. Once it's been on there for 5 to 6 minutes and the pasta is tender, you want to take it off the heat. The sauce is going to be thin, so you want to let it stand, leave it alone for 3 to 5 minutes to thicken it. And this makes 2 cups prepared. So I'm going to have that, and with that I'm going to have 2 slices of this. This is Clover Valley garlic Texas toast. I got this at Dollar General store near where I live. So this is really good, and it bakes. And with my oven bakes everything fast. So for my oven, it's like 4 minutes and it's done. So I have that I'm gonna be making, and this one you just let's see. Yeah, you preheat oven to 425, remove the slices from the bag, place on the baking sheet, and bake for 5 to 8 minutes. For my oven, no more than 5 minutes, and it's done. And with the pastaroni, Fettuccine Alfredo, and with the garlic Texas toast, I'm going to be having the Kroger cut green beans. This is a microwavable container, makes it super simple, super easy, and it says all you do is lift the corner of this thing slightly to vent. Heat and microwave on high for 45 to 50 seconds. Allow to cool for 15 seconds before removing. So it's super fast, super easy, 50 seconds and it's done. And the Texas toast will only take about 4 to 5 minutes to bake, and then the pasta, once it's at a full boil, you just give it 6 minutes to cook and then 5 minutes to thicken, and it's done. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to preheat the oven. The temperature you preheat it to is 425. Okay, and I'm going to open up the box and take 2 pieces out. Come on. Ugh. Ow. There we go. Okay. One and 2. Okay. So 2 pieces of garlic bread on the baking sheet. Oops. Just knocked over a bunch of my cups. That wasn't very good. Okay. So yeah. So we just wait for the oven to heat up. Put this back in the freezer. Okay, fantastic. Good. Now I'm gonna get my pan out here. Okay. Now I'm gonna move these over. Okay. Put this over here. Guess I should have done some organizing before I decided to do all this. But that's okay. That's alright. It's fine, right? It's fine. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now the box says we need 3 tablespoons of butter or margarine. Okay, get that out. Okay, let me get this cut down to what I need. 3 tablespoons. Sorry, I can't see what I'm doing right now, guys. Alright. But it's nothing exciting. I'm just cutting butter. No big deal. Okay. And then we need the 1 1/4 cups water. I'm going to do that next. Let me get my measuring cup out. It is. Okay. And I always try to double check the measurement to make sure it's right. Because again, too much or too little will totally change the amount of sauce you get, the texture, and all that. Okay, so there's 1 cup right there. Pour that in. Then we'll get 1/4 cup. Okay, that's 1/4 cup. And then we need 1/2 cup milk. Get the milk out, for a moment. Okay. Whew, 1/2 cup milk. Cool. Okay, there's 1/2 cup milk. Okay. Now, so it says to put in the water and the milk and the butter. Get the butter put in here. Boop. Okay. And then, so we have the water in there, the milk in there, the butter in there. We need to put in the pasta and the special seasonings. I'm going to turn this burner on. Duh. Okay. Boop. And boop. Boop. Okay. Pasta goes in next. Okay. And then we open the packet that has the special seasonings in it. Okay, there we go. And we pour this in. And I always shake it a little bit. And tap it a couple times, make sure it's all out. Okay, so let me grab a spoon. There we go. Let me put this over here. Okay, that there, that there. Okay, now I have the burner on high heat, and so we're going to go ahead and start stirring this. And the butter will eventually melt, and the seasonings will get blended in with the water and the milk and the pasta. And if you do this right and you follow the measurements and do it the way it suggests, it turns out amazingly good. You'll see it when it's all done. I'll show you. And waiting on the oven to get preheated so I can put in the garlic bread, and then about a minute before the pasta is ready to eat, I will put in the I'll put the green beans in the microwave, and we'll cook them, and we'll have a decent meal here. Okay. Get some of these little powdery bits out there. Okay. There we go. Okay. So you want to wait for this to come to a full boil, which will take a little bit. Hope you can see okay. Yeah, you can. Okay. Just checking. I'm always paranoid about that. Making sure y'all can see what's going on. But this is how I make this meal. It's really, really good. Very, very filling, very satisfying food. And doesn't take a whole lot of time to prepare. I mean, once you have the oven preheated, the garlic bread, like I said, it bakes in like 4 to 5 minutes total. And the pasta cooks for 5 to 6 minutes, and the green beans take 50 seconds, less than a minute to cook. So it's pretty fast, easy meal. The longest thing you have to account for, if you're like me anyway, is waiting for your oven to preheat. My oven, it feels like it takes it forever to preheat. It probably doesn't, but it seems like it takes a very long time. So, and it's not a fancy oven that will beep at you when it's preheated. Just a little red light will go off. So that's your only indication that it's preheated, is a little red light will go off. So, okay, yeah, that butter's getting melted now. Sauce starting to thicken up. I mean, not thicken up yet, but starting to get more consistent. Okay. So we're just gonna, it says to stir it occasionally. So we're gonna wait for that to heat up more. We'll keep on stirring it. Once this is at a full boil, I'll come back and also show putting the garlic bread in and putting the green beans in, all that stuff. You'll get to see all the good stuff. So I'll be back in a little bit, guys. Okay, the pasta very quickly came to a full boil. That was like maybe, what, 2 minutes? So I'm going to go ahead and reduce the heat to medium now. Reduce the heat from high down to medium. And it says boil uncovered for 5 to 6 minutes. I'm going to set the timer for 6 minutes. Okay. I've turned the heat down to medium. And everything is fully incorporated now. So it says to stir this when it's boiling uncovered. It says to stir frequently. So every few, every 30 seconds or so, you want to give it a stir. So, okay. All right, I will come back once the pasta is done cooking, and I'll also show you the garlic bread going in and all that stuff. So just stay tuned, guys. Okay, guys, the light just went off on my oven, which means the oven's preheated. I'm gonna go ahead and open the oven up, and we're gonna put the garlic bread in. We have 2 pieces of garlic Texas toast. Best view I can give you guys. So it's gonna go in the oven now. Okay. And as you can see, the pasta is still bubbling nicely. Let me set the timer. Let me see what the timer's at. Okay, so I'm gonna do. Okay. So, according to what the timer said before I stopped it, it said it had 1 minute 23 seconds left on the pasta to cook. So, there we go. Make sure you have a front row seat there. So, and once this is done, you just take the pan off the heat, set it aside on the countertop for 3 to 5 minutes, and just let it sit and thicken. Don't keep stirring it the entire time, let it just sit there and thicken. So, and if you do it right, it comes out amazing, so good. Okay, and I've had this meal many times before, so there won't be any big taste tests to, hey, let's see how it turned out. No, it always turns out good. Unless you mess up on the measurements or something, or let it sit for too long, or not long enough, whatever. As long as you follow the directions, it will turn out amazingly good. And again, this is the Pastaroni Fettuccine Alfredo. It is delicious, very warm and filling. We have the 2 slices of garlic Texas toast in the oven right now. Okay, it's been about 1 minute 23 seconds, so I'm going to turn that off. Okay, let me move this stuff over. Hang on for a second. Trying to clear the space here for the pan to sit. Okay, now. Okay, so I'm gonna. Hello, I didn't mean to bring you down that far. I'm so sorry. Okay. Alright, take it off the heat. I'm gonna let it just sit there for 3 to 5 minutes and thicken. And I will come back when the garlic bread comes out. I do want to warn you guys, because this has happened to me twice now. These microwavable vegetables, I have some corn, I have some green beans, I have some peas. I've had these twice now. And both times, it says on the directions here, and it says, lift corner of lid slightly to vent. No matter how carefully you try to open this, it will spill on you. Just be prepared for that to happen. If it doesn't spill on you, I mean all of you. Because I have had one hand on the container, one hand on the lid, and carefully pull back. I'm not jerking it back. I'm not like pulling back. I'm like very slowly. It's like pulling it open very slowly and very carefully. I'm telling you, every time I try to open one of these, every time it will splash on you. So, just a little warning, these are great to have. They're easy, they're fast to heat up, they're really delicious to eat. But I'm just warning you now, they will spill. So, trying to pull back that lid, even just a tiny bit, will cause some spillage to happen. So be prepared for that, guys. I'll come back once the garlic bread is done, and we'll start microwaving the green beans. Okay guys, the garlic bread is officially done. The timer just went off. I set it for 4 minutes, and it just went off. It may not look totally done, but it is, trust me. My oven takes food like this from 0 to burnt in like 30 seconds. So I'd rather take it out after the assigned time and just know that it's done enough. But yeah, if we, let's see. Put these over. Yeah, see that? Yeah. So that was 4 minutes and it's done. So now I'm going to go ahead and there's my smoke alarm. Every time I preheat my oven to 425, when I take whatever it is out of the oven, it will go off every time. I've told the landlord about it. They know about it. But every time I have my oven to 425 and I bake anything, when it comes out of the oven, the smoke alarm goes off. There's no smoke. There's no smoke anywhere. You don't see any smoke coming out anywhere. There's no smoke. But for some reason, it's like the smoke alarm just senses I'm cooking. It's like, oh, we have to go off now. Okay, so I already have let me bring it up a little bit. Over here. Okay, so I already have the green beans. The lid's been pulled back slightly. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in. And it goes in for 50 seconds. 5, 0, start. Okay. Woo, this bread looks good. Okay, so I'm going to get my plate. Alright. I'm going to grab my tongs here. Try to use these tongs if I can. Okay. Put this one over. Oh yeah, look at that. Yep, nicely done. Alright. Okay. Bread's done. Let me get my bowl out for the pasta Fettuccine Alfredo. And get that out. I got this one here. Oops. Oh, okay. Okay. Oops. There we go. Okay. So, I just want to get another bowl out for that. Hold on for a second. Ugh. Okay. I'm going to move you. Hang on one second. Okay, so we have that. We have the garlic bread ready to go. I'm going to grab the green beans. I'm going to pour them into this bowl over here. Woo! Hot. Very hot. Okay. Come on. Get in there. Come on. Come on. Get in there. Come on. We have the garlic bread, and we have the green beans, and time is up on the pasta. I'm going to show it to you here. I figured I'd drop it, of course. Okay, we got it. Okay, so I'm going to show you now. This is what the Fettuccine Alfredo looks like after it's been sitting for 3 to 5 minutes to thicken. I'm going to stir it up a little bit so you can see how gorgeous that sauce looks. Look at that. Look at that sauce. Oh my heavens. It's so good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in a bowl here if I can. Sorry if I hit the camera. Not a lot of space on this table, so I do the best I can with what I got. So there's noodles there. There's a couple noodles on the back of the bottom of the pan, right? Get those noodles out. Okay, there we go, guys. That is what it looks like. So we have the beautiful pastaroni fettuccine Alfredo. We have the green beans, the Kroger microwavable green beans. You can see the steam rising off of them. And we have the Clover Valley Texas garlic Texas toast. I'll get it right eventually. So this is my supper tonight, guys. If you like this video, I hope you do, and that makes me happy. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.